Onların artık cephanesi azalmış. Çok da asker çıkıyor. Baş edemiyorlar. 20-25 kişi. Bilmiyorum bir manga kaç kişi. Değişik rakamlar var. Kimi 20 diyor, kimi 40 diyor. Yani şimdi manga 10 kişidir. 11 kişidir. Kıbrıs'ta savaş çıkınca biz oyun oynuyoruz yani. Orada yapıyoruz. Seviniyoruz. Şöyle bir döndü arkasını. Ne oldu dedi. Zaten tamam biz hemen durduk. Şimdi ne canlar gidiyor siz biliyor musunuz dedi. Onu ben sonradan büyüyünce idrak ettik. Ne demek istedim. Yani oraya gidemezdi. Emin abime götürmüş. Halaoğlu vardır benim kuzenim. O çok istemiş benden büyük. Kırmızı Sırt'tan geri dönmüş. O lağımın altında da kalmış o. 25 kişi şehit olmuş orada. 2 kişi sağ kurtuluyor. Dedemin de yarısı kalmış. 2 saat sonra geliyorlar. Alıyorlar dedemi. O zaman da kangaran tehlikesi geçirmiş. Bir de o lağımın başından geri dönüyor. Hain tepeye kadar inemiyor. Başlamış ağlamaya. Gidemeyeceğim oğlum demiş geri dönmüş. Yani çok etkilenmişti tabii. Yani etkilenmemek mümkün değil bu savaşta.
We have at least got to have the decency to go and see where they were, what they were fighting for. I couldn't believe that when that's the first time I've naturally been there. I stood on the windmill side and just looked around. I did a full pan of the video, but then I put it down and just looked around and thought, why are these men, boys, fighting? For what? You know? What were they fighting for? There's nothing there. And yet they went out in that paddock, because they were told to go out and kill that man. You know, I mean, it's just, yeah.
I just try to go back in time and just, imagine, put myself in their shoes. Like, how would I react in their situation? What would I do? Where would I go? What would I feel, in a way?
What are the feelings of Turkish people against or towards the former enemies or their grandchildren? It's not that much different from yours. It's the same. War is horrible. That's one thing I know. Turkish side or from Anzac side for me is that it's a horrible human being. So in all my conferences this year, I was trying to focus on that. I said, that's okay. 100 years elapsed. Stop talking about how heroic were Anzac, how successful they were, tell more about how horrible experience it was, Gallipoli. So show it as an example.
It's really quiet. It's really, really quiet here. You get exposure to the Turkish people by being here, and you can see how it's touched them, and you can see the careful way they speak about it.
I get so upset when I see footage of the war. What a total waste of life. And some people say, oh yeah, but they went and fought for their country. But they left their mothers, they left their fathers, they left their life. For what? A barren piece of ground. That's what chokes me.
When you think about it, like back home, you just think of like something ugly and disgusting. You come here and you're like, it's really, really pretty, and it's like the complete polar opposite to war and death, and then just life and vegetation everywhere.
There's battles out there that people should know about. It's not just us. The Germans had 15-year-olds running the paddocks. French had children running the paddocks. More people died on other battles than just the Anzacs.
Yeah, I was just going back through like in school how we were taught how much of a tragedy it was for us, but yeah, just being here and looking through the Turkish like perspective, I think like the real tragedy that we're not really educated on throughout like primary and high school is that more Turkish suffered, there was more casualties on their side.
I learned some history from your view. It was good. Like in schools, we are just taught in our side, like how the war began, how it commenced, like how it advanced. It's just our side. So when you come here, I find the opportunity to speak with you, and I learn a lot from your view.
I mean, welcoming Australians and welcoming students to my country and walking together on the battlefield where our grandfathers fought against each other 100 years ago. And we are trying to learn and we are trying to understand them together.
I remember crying when I heard the anthems because I got so carried away. I was so touched by the beauty of the friendship. I saw the flags waving together, and that was just pure beauty.
This is just one particular battle in which people fought and died. And they also have like maps and stuff showing like the trajectory of soldiers across the world, that kind of stuff. That shows, this was a global war, and this was one part of it.
Yerli ziyaretçiye yakın bir ziyaretçi var yabancı sayısında. Genelde Avustralyalı tabii bunlar. Diyoruz ki yani gelsinler. Gelsinler, Avustralyalılar gelsinler, dedelerinin yaptıkları yerleri görsünler, onlara ansınlar. Sadece 25 Nisan'da değil, sahir zaman, bütün yaz boyunca gelsinler, kalsınlar. Biz de onlara yardımcı oluruz. Artışta var şu anda, bir fazlalık var. Daha çok olsun, bekliyoruz.
I know that war can be a very traumatic experience, and soldiers must be remembered. And I really believe in the bond that Turkey, New Zealand, and Australia has, because history is history, and there is no point in looking back and saying bad things. I think that we have great brotherhood, and I really like being a part of something so beautiful.